very much.
Thank you, D.A. So let's take a look at the Boston Celtics starting lineup. Walker and Brown, they're manning the backcourt. Tristan Thompson is out there with Daniel Tice. And it's Tatum in at the small forward. And for Los Angeles, LeBron and Davis, the incredible forward pair. Dennis Schroeder is out there with Caldwell Pope. And it's Gasol at the pivot spot manning the middle.
Too much contact. You see what the defender's trying to do. But Davis can be sneaky.
And so he hits both.
It's been a really good day for him at the line. Some other bigs have well-documented problems on their free throws. He's not one of them.
From deep, Walker kept alive. Davis surveying the floor. James, the pass to Caldwell Pope. The shot missing. Some solid defense from Brown. Walker with it. Gasol covering. And Walker gets it to go on the assist by Brown.
And a capable scorer from anywhere on the floor. You give Walker those kinds of looks, and he's going to make you pay.
James against Tice. Davis. And he drops in the layup off the glass.
Just setting the tone with an aggressive move to the rack. And where's the help defensively?
No excuse. You have to be aware. He should be on your radar all the time.
Outside Tatum. Over Davis. Tatum's shot is off.
Wow, that's one you just kind of assume is going in. Tough luck.
Count that one.
That's next level stuff from AD. One of the great scorers in the game. He draws the eyes of the defense and locates the open man.
Walker dishes to Thompson. Back to Walker. That one goes in.
And he's really been working to get those looks, and it's starting to pay off here early on.
Schroeder passes to James. With some arc, and it's good on the layup.
Nice touch by LeBron. Pulls up a little short to loft in the easy floater.
Outside Tatum. That one's not going to go. And the Lakers will go the other way with it. Their last encounter was in Boston, where they were able to handle the Celtics.
And that last one came right down to the wire. The difference for me being the impact they got from their bench.
Having that spark off the bench really helped them the last time these two teams battled. We'll see if it'll be there for them again.
Steve, one thing I always think of when I watch LeBron, how much fun it must be to be a teammate of his.
You know, Kevin, I wish I could have played with a guy like LeBron James. You get so many open looks and easy finishes with him on the court. One of the easiest superstars to play with.
Oh, the power on that throwdown.
Add that one to LeBron's highlight reel. How about the creativity in midair?
The Celtics have gone 50% from the field, hitting 3 of 6 since the opening tip. And here in the first, approaching 3 minutes played. Here's Tatum. He had a 27-point outing in their last game against the Kings in Sacramento. Just 3 to shoot. And that one goes out of bounds. Last touch by Tatum. Good time now to bring up the league leaders in field goal percentage. The real stats, the real scores from the real NBA. The 4th spot held by Montrezl Harrell. And, of course, Daniel Tice.
You can't say enough about these two guys shooting this season. Both their percentages, just incredible stuff.
Here's Brown. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line.
And the vertical that Brown has is pretty impressive, as relentless a finisher as you'll find in our league.
And Los Angeles will go for a different look here. Harrell, he's checked in for Gasol. Kyle Kuzma comes in for LeBron. Matthews, he's checked in for Kentavious Caldwell-Pope. And it's Alex Caruso in for Dennis Schroeder. And then for Boston, Williams comes in for Thompson. And Shemi Ojeley's subbed in for Daniel Tice. Here's Kuzma. Gets it to go from beyond the arc.
When Kuzma is this focused, he shoots it so well, even outside his comfort zone.
Harrell against Williams. Tatum on the wing. He's still scoreless so far in this one. Count it.
And with that length, Tatum able to rise above defenders to knock down his jumper.
For Boston, they come into this one following a loss to Sacramento. Right side, Davis. His shot is good, making him a perfect 2 for 2 from the floor.
Pretty much all of their buckets coming from inside the paint now.
Right wing. Here's Ojale, and down it goes, jamming that one home.
Oh, tremendous find there by Kemba. He draws loads of attention, opens the court up for his teammates.
And there's the whistle on the shot. Took the foul, shot misses. He'll be shooting 2. And the foul goes against Boston. Lakers shooting their 5th and 6th free throws of the game. Markieff Morris is checked in for the Lakers. Then for the Celtics, Robert Williams is checked in for Jason Tatum. And it's Teagan for Kemba Walker. And it's Brown missing.
And that is the exact type of opportunity this offense is looking to create.
You know, if you get the ball to the right guy in the right spot, more often than not, you're coming away with points.
.124 left here in the opening quarter. Goes back up. That's in for the first basket of the game after 3 attempts.
And that's where Brown is at his best, a muscular beast who loves finishing strong through the contact.
The shot's good from Kuzma.
And their offense already in a flow, some stellar shooting to jump out to this lead.
Teague surveying the D. 50 seconds left in the first quarter. Passes to Brown. And Brown throws it down hard.
And guys, I don't think Brown gets enough credit for his toughness. This is a guy who never shies away from contact.
Out to Kuzma. Pass to Caruso. Nice passing here by Los Angeles. To the inside. Here's Morris. And Boston with the rebound. Outplayed in the previous game on their schedule, losing to Sacramento.
Yeah, you know, that was one where I thought they had a real chance to pull that one out. But, you know, sometimes you're the bug, sometimes you're the windshield.
Harrell the pass to Matthews. Here's Kuzma. Lets the 3 fly. Here's Harrell. And so it's LeBron James making things happen for the Los Angeles Lakers. He notched 8 points in the quarter. And thanks again for tuning in. If you're just joining us, we've played through 1 quarter of action so far. And what stands out to you from the Lakers in this one?
Showing a lot of confidence in their rotation. They went right to that bench when they needed points.
This is where you credit the guys in the front office for going out and getting you the pieces you need.
We've got Matthews. Kyle Kuzma is out there with Morris. Then there's Dennis Schroeder. And Harrell's in at the 5, roaming the paint. That's the group for the Lakers to start the second quarter. Outside Matthews. Harrell down low. Working on Williams. And Harrell, the bucket on the assist by Matthews.
Getting hit on the way up, the ability to finish in traffic might be Harrell's strongest attribute offensively.
Teague with the ball. Picked up by Kuzma. Williams' shot is off. Lakers leading by 5.
And the energy of a guy like Montrezl Harrell can rub off on the entire team.
Yes, it can. GA, he plays with a high motor, generates steals, blocks, and deflections. He's active all over the court, and now we're seeing it on the offensive end as well.
A chance to check out Los Angeles' upcoming schedule. On Thursday, they'll be matching up with Nikola Jokic and the Denver Nuggets. Then on Saturday, they'll be playing against Blake Griffin and the Detroit Pistons.
You know, some might look ahead at the schedule and start marking off how many wins they'll wind up with, but I think that's a trap. You can't take any nights off in the NBA, and you've got to stay in the moment.
Here's what the Lakers are going with right now. Marc Gasol's checked in for Montrezl Harrell. James comes in for Kyle Kuzma. And it's Caldwell Pope in for Matthews. Quarter number 2 with just over a minute gone. Caldwell Pope outside. Three-pointer. The shot's good on the assist by Schroeder. Caldwell Pope's got the lead up to 8 now for the Lakers. Brown against Caldwell Pope. Now here's Brown. He's guarded close. Looks good, is good. Bucket number 4 from the field. He's taken only 6 shots.
And you got to respect how accomplished Brown is down low, destroying whoever is in his way.
And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Daniel Tice. That's foul number 2 for him. Davis is checked in for Markieff Morris. The Celtics also changing it up. Tatum comes in for Shemi Ojeleye. And it's Kemba Walker in for Brown.
Yeah, off contact, I'll take LeBron pretty much every time. Can't beat that kind of strength and body control.
Here's Teague. And he comes up with the deuce.
And they keep hammering away at him inside, forcing the ball into the paint.
Los Angeles leading by 6. Here's LeBron. That one doesn't go. And so it's Walker with it, who brings it up for the Boston Celtics. Again, the Celtics good for 2.
And a master at creating space. Walker can get his shot off in a variety of ways.
Pass to Gasol. Over Thompson. No good from Gasol. Celtics trail by 4. Great offensive performance they're putting on.
And guys, we call that the zone because that's where they are right now. They are in a zone, and I'm sure they feel unstoppable.
Los Angeles has gone 3 of 4 from long range in the game. For 3, Caldwell Pope. Here's Davis. And Tatum pulls it down.
Woo, blown opportunity right there. Won't get many chances easier than that one.
And Gasol sends it back.
Gasol with those long arms is a shot blocking expert, especially down low.
Schroeder finds Gasol. The 3 from LeBron. And it's Davis with the jam.
There's no bigger play in a close game than a putback slam.
Oh, and that one's got them all hyped up. Wow.
They're bringing the energy, the hustle, the fight, and they also didn't give up on that possession.
So the Celtics call timeout. They're first. Los Angeles making a switch here. Caruso's checked in. Oh, you might have been wondering who the top scoring small forwards have been over the last 10 games. Wonder no more. Here's a peek. LeBron James second.
I mean, tremendously gifted athletically. I mean, we're used to seeing that at that spot on the floor, and they pretty much all give astonishing individual performances on any given night.
The small forward position is traditionally a lot of scoring from that position. These fellas carry on that tradition. Explosive leaping ability allows him to play the 5, even though he's a little undersized.
And here comes Walker, leading the fast break. Here's Teague. Tatum wide open. He fires one. And he buries that one, drilling the rim on the way down.
A patient player. Tatum fine with taking what the defense gives.
And 2 shots coming up at the line as he gets fouled on the shot. And Boston called for the foul. The Lakers have hit most of their free throws tonight, 5 of 6. First free throw is good. And so Anthony Davis nails both of them.
The great thing about Anthony Davis, he's efficient. He shoots a great percentage from the field and from the line, and he doesn't turn it over.
And Thompson kicks to Tice. No good with the layup. The Lakers in the lead. The drive by James and finished off by LeBron.
You can't give a steamroller like LeBron that kind of opening. He'll bury you every time.
Boston's gone 0-2 from deep here in the second. Walker the pass to Thompson. To the paint. And Thompson throws it down.
And he shows us all what the breakaway rim was invented for.
Can you believe he almost brought the whole thing down by hanging on that long?
Tremendous breakdown ability off the dribble. LeBron also finishing through contact.
Walker surveying the floor. It's good.
Exactly what they want right there. Continue to get good looks.
And the Lakers decide to take their first time out here. They are coming off that win against Atlanta.
Yeah, they were able to maintain focus in a hostile environment, and that led to taking shots that made sense.
Rarely frazzled. They play with a pretty even temperature, in my opinion, throughout this entire game.
Looking at who's out there now for the Celtics. Robert Williams, he's checked in for Tristan Thompson. Williams comes in for Daniel Tice, and it's Brown in for T. Williams kicks to Williams. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up. First trip to the free throw line for him in this one.
Not the best statistic for him in terms of his performance at the line. Very low numbers.
Big group substitution here for the Lakers. Harrell, he's checked in for Gasol. Markieff Morris comes in for Davis. Kyle Kuzma's checked in for Alex Caruso. And Wesley Matthews subbed in for Caldwell Pope. And the Celtics also making a change. Ojale is checked in for Tatum. It's 9 seconds separating the shot clock and game clock. To the middle. Here's Ojale. Good. And the nice assist for Williams. Ojale's got 4 points in the quarter.
I love it. Beautiful job getting to the rim, making a play.
And stolen by Williams.
Definitely got to use the clock here and get the last shot.
But you know, this is where your patience is tested. If you shoot too quickly, you give your opponent a chance to close out the quarter.
Gotta take care of the ball. They'll punish you if you're that careless.
That's right, and that's severe punishment right there.
We talk about it time and time again. Turnovers are costly, especially.
Thank you, David. We'll be back.
That first half looked like a dunk contest mixtape. Was just destroying the rim.
And these weren't just putbacks and alley-oops. He was roaring to the rim and finishing.
On the court right now for the Celtics. Down is the 2 with Tatum at the 3. Daniel Tice out there with Tristan Thompson. And it's Walker in at point guard. And here's James. He'll bring it up for the Lakers. Trailing by 2. Caldwell Pope outside. For 3. Hits it from three-point range. Caldwell Pope's got 6.
Beautiful pass. LeBron, fun to watch. Intelligent, outstanding read.
Tatum on the wing. No good. Shot missing. Davis with some nice D. And here's the fast break. LeBron leading the way. Schroeder with the ball. He's picked up by Walker. Davis dishes to Gasol. Davis, the pass to Gasol. Pulls up on the elbow. And another basket for the Lakers.
You always will have this fear when defending AD. He can just rise up and knock it down.
Tatum on the wing. He clangs that one off the back iron, and down it falls. He's got 6.
And that pick takes the D totally out of the equation.
Hey, if you're not going to fight over, you're essentially giving the shooter the look he wants.
Just over a minute and a half have passed here in the third quarter. Takes a 3. Tatum with another miss. Los Angeles has gone 4 of 8 tonight from three-point land, shooting 50% on the 3-ball here. And it's Davis finishing it off.
And how about that? Transition opportunity for Anthony Davis has the long strides to eat up ground in a hurry.
Walker's shot is off. Lakers leading by 3. James in the post. Guarded by Tatum. And good that time.
So reliable. They've really leaned on him at the offensive end.
For Boston, they've gone 2 of 5 shooting here in the third quarter. Here's Walker. Lays it up off the glass.
And few get hotter than Kemba, one of the top scorers in this league. And that's why he's a franchise player.
Good. James has got 4 this quarter.
How about the hands on display there around the basket? I mean, he does not let those opportunities slip away, and that allows the lead to grow.
Brown outside. And Brown throws it down hard.
And really, Brown is astonishing when he takes it inside. The defense does not know what to do with him.
And the Lakers call time here. And some changes here for the Lakers. Harrell, he's checked in for Gasol. Kyle Kuzma comes in for James. And it's Alex Caruso in for Caldwell Pope. Then for the Celtics, Shemi Ojeleye is checked in for Tristan Thompson. And it's Teague in for Walker.
More of a score-first point guard, but Schroeder doing a good job of finding the open man.
Celtics trail by 6. Teague kicks to Tice. Brown against Schroeder. There's the pass to Tatum. Trying to answer back, but that three is off the mark. And here's Los Angeles. They're on a 14-6 run. Here's Brown, and Brown throws it down.
And how about the quick hands there by Tatum? Terrific anticipation as he comes up with that steal and able to convert that defense into offense.
And that one's good, Caruso.
They are just killing him on the interior.
Boston's gone 0-2 from deep to start things here in the second half. It's Brown on the wing. Uncovered. And a kind roll that time off the rim as that one falls. Brown's got 16 points.
And Teague knew that he would be open there. Great patience and vision from the point man.
But they recover it. And it's out of bounds. The Celtics will take it the other way. His shot was hindered by that momentous mobile one block.
Close games can boil down to who makes plays on defense. And that is one heck of a rejection right there.
Robert Williams, he's checked in for the Celtics. Williams comes in for Tatum. Teague, the pass to Ojeleye. 1:44 left here in the third quarter. The kick out to Teague. Williams trying to break free. Good on that shot, and with that, the Los Angeles lead is cut down to just one on the bucket from Jeff Teague.
A serious talent when Robert Williams is healthy. He makes his presence felt. Has great length and lift off the floor. Defensively, he protects the rim and even blocks shots out on the perimeter.
The ball movement on this run has been fantastic and is a big part of why they've been able to get these good looks.
Shooter kicks to Caruso. Los Angeles with another miss. And then offensively, Williams is mostly a rim runner at this point. But Greg, there are signs that the jumper is coming along.
Yeah, you know, when he was drafted at the end of the first round, there was a lot of talk about rebuilding his shot mechanics. And that's still a work in progress. But where he's really impressed people is with his passing. He has terrific instincts for the game.
Markieff Morris is checked in for the Lakers. Matthews comes in for Dennis Schroeder. Lakers trailed by 4. Caruso kicks to Morris. Here's Kuzma. Here's Harrell. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul. It's on Jeff Teague.
Crazy intensity of Montrezl Harrell, using it to perfection in order to get calls.
Tatum, he's checked in for the Celtics. Celtics leading by 3. Teague with a clean look. That 3 off the mark. For Los Angeles, they've gone 7 of 13 in the third quarter so far. Just above 50%. Kuzma. And Kuzma slams it in.
This is what you like to see. Kuzma not settling for something along the perimeter. In fact, just the opposite.
Outside Teague, the feed to Williams. And that comes off the assist by Jeff Teague. Teague's got 4 assists now tonight. Caruso kicks to Kuzma. There's the triple. Drops in the tray. Kuzma's got the game tied up here for Los Angeles.
Encouraging to watch Kuzma knock it down. He has to keep taking and hitting these.
That's the end of the third, and it's all tied up. And right after this, we'll bring you the start of the final quarter right here on 2K Sports. How about a look at today's State Farm assist of the game?
Yeah, Yeah, an easy choice tonight. Look at the precision on this pass. Put it on a platter for him.
This is why you preach teamwork. Some of the most spectacular plays are the ones where guys are feeding off one another.
Well, this has been a great contest so far, and I imagine the fourth quarter could have even more action in store for us. Morris is out there with Montrezl Harrell. Then it's Kentavious Caldwell-Pope. Then there's Kyle Kuzma, and it's LeBron in at the 1. That's the Laker 5. And it's slammed in by Williams.
And we all know Walker can score, but he's also terrific at finding his teammates.
Here's James. That one drops for him. James has got 24 points.
And that was the right call. When you need a basket, go to the guys you trust the most.
And it was great execution. Clutch effort all the way around.
Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws.
You got to avoid fouling Tatum in those situations. He's very clever at getting the defense to kind of bite when he attacks.
Dennis Schroeder's checked in for Los Angeles. Daniel Tice is checked in for Boston.
Probably as close to a sure thing as you can have at the free throw line.
Morris outside, lets it go from deep, sinks the three-pointer. And the Lakers lead by 3.
The game has been very close in a lot of areas, but rebounding has been the one differentiator thus far.
And Brown throws it down hard.
And you aren't going to slow down Brown when he's scoring the ball like this. He is simply on a tear.
And stolen by Tatum. And the rejection by LeBron. And so it's Morris with it. He'll bring it up for the Lakers. The shot's good.
Playing with high energy, outworking the defense up the floor.
And I just love it when the fast break results in a high percentage look. Not always the case these days.
Outside Tatum from downtown. That falls. Nice feed that time from Walker. Walker's got his 7th assist here tonight. Los Angeles has gone 7 of 15 from three-point range tonight. They're not afraid of that shot. Caldwell-Pope for 3. Thompson with the rebound. Thompson's got 4 rebounds in this game. In the corner, Tatum with it. Down low.
Ooh, love it, love it.
A young guy with maturity, awareness, and a feel for the game. Tatum is special.
And the dunk by James.
Oh, an aggressive move and fantastic finish.
Trying to send a message with that slam, I think. Now a timeout called by Boston. You look at James, what a contribution.
You know, he's been a one-man wrecking crew down low. His consistent scoring has dictated the pace of this game. We'll see if they decide to front him, bring a quick double, or maybe even both to try to slow him down.
Anthony Davis, he's checked in for the Lakers. And we've got an update here, so let's check in with David Aldridge reporting from the sideline.
Well, I was able to listen in on what Brad Stevens had to say to his team. He said, guys, we don't want to play hero ball. We don't want to take threes that aren't there. There are better options when you run the offense all the way through. Kevin will see if they can make that adjustment.
You know, even though LeBron doesn't go 100% every minute of every game in the season, GA, he still knows when to turn it on.
And for someone at his age, that is something you have to know how to do. You can see when LeBron kicks it into that next gear. He can't keep it on all the time, but he's still able to take over when he needs to.
That free throw, no good.
Earning all rookie first team honors after a brilliant first year, Tatum quickly became a fan favorite.
It's interesting. No free throw attempts for him in the first half. He's finally pushing the action and reaping the reward.
And that one drops for him. James has got it all tied up now for the Lakers.
And he's coming up big here in the clutch.
To the inside, and Thompson throws it down.
And this is where Thompson likes to get his touches, right at the basket.
LeBron passes to Davis. Off with the layup.
You know, and after fighting to get back into it, that was the chance there to tie it up.
Ever so close. Needed that one to go down.
And you don't want to allow too many of those short ones with the game right now in the balance.
And the Lakers call time here. And now, let's present our New Balance Player of the Game, Kemba Walker.
And his focus, guys, has been laser sharp, and his touch from the field, flawless. The teammates have worked hard to get him the ball in some good positions, and boy, has he rewarded them with a spectacular shooting performance. Great call to keep running all those sets for him.
You know that he's always going to find a way to get the ball in tight situations like that and knock it down.
Here's Walker. The shot's good. Brown making the play. 18 points for Walker.
And Walker always looking to take that shot when given the opportunity. So consistent at that range.
Caldwell Pope against Brown, and it's Boston with another.
And with Brown, it doesn't matter what point in the game it's at. He's ready to shoot whenever and wherever he has the ball in a good spot.
And the dunk by LeBron.
One of the league's great competitors. The second LeBron catches the ball, you can see he's looking to rise to the occasion.
Celtics leading by 3. And here is Tatum. Walker in the post. He's guarded by Schroeder. Hands it from downtown.
Yeah, he's in such a great rhythm right now. Makes sense to get him the ball any way you can.
Let him decide whether to shoot it, whether to pass it. He's your catalyst right now.
And you know what? You allow a guy to get right to the rim like that, that's your only option.
He hits the first one, and that brings them within 5.
You know, I can't remember any scouts predicting that Harrell would become this kind of offensive force.
Shemi Ojeleye is checked in for the Celtics. Time called here. The Celtics decide to talk it over. They lead by 4. We've got 1:23 left in the game. Tatum with it. There's the lob to Brown. Throws down the alley-oop slam.
What an athlete this kid is. Brown, it's just fun watching him get up and throw it down.
Davis, that's for 2. And right on target. Good.
This just in. AD is not going to buckle up and fold. He's unafraid of the moment.
And here's Tatum. He'll bring it up for the Boston Celtics. They lead by 4. A three-pointer, no good.
And they had some botched coverage that turned into no coverage.
Good! And he has brought them to within 2 points.
That is world class.
Incredible shot with everything on the line coming through for his team.
And nothing fancy really about that play. That's just good old-fashioned hard-nosed basketball to get that one.
Got it! And tie game. That is a huge basket right there.
Your go-to guy in these situations, LeBron has been here before plenty of times.
Tatum against LeBron. Money!
And let's give some credit to Tatum. Doesn't crack when the pressure's on. He just seems to embrace the moment.
And the Lakers call time here. They're down by 2. 29 seconds left in the fourth quarter. 29 seconds left to play in the final quarter. James pulls it down hard.
What's so impressive, the defense is trying to make adjustments, but LeBron's making even quicker reads.
.27 seconds left in the fourth quarter of this one. Tatum looking around. There's 14 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Here's Walker with the 3. Buries the triple.
And he's kind of always had that shoot-first mentality for a point guard. And when you can shoot it like Walker, it's not necessary.
Oh, my goodness!
young fella delivers.
And that's going to do it. These teams have battled tooth and nail for 4 quarters, and now we head to overtime. Should be a blast. And so off the tip, it's Boston. And so they have the first opportunity on offense right here as we begin overtime. Courtesy of Gatorade, all fueled up and ready to go. Let's reset the lineup for us now in overtime. So for the Lakers right now, LeBron and Davis, the incredible forward pair. Contavious Caldwell-Pope is out there with Dennis Schroeder. And it's Gasol at the 5 spot.
And to think LeBron in high school was recruited by some D1 colleges to play wide receiver, boy, what a downfield target he would have been.
Here's Ojale. Thompson passes to Brown. Celtics passing it around. The shot by Ojale, no good.
And yeah, that old adage about being too wide open, not a thing. He just missed it.
Gasol kicks to Caldwell-Pope. And so the ball out of bounds. Davis touched it last.
You want unselfishness, but you also need to keep it under control.
Time called here. The Celtics decide to talk it over. Here's Tatum. Inside, Thompson makes the bucket. Now he's got 5 field goals, 5 for 8 in the game.
Refining his skill set inside, you see the work Thompson's putting into his game.
It's LeBron with the drive. That one, no good. So the Celtics will take it the other way. Here's Walker. The Lakers with the rebound. Gasol's got his 5th rebound right now in the game. And James with the basket on the assist by Davis. LeBron's got 45 points.
The raw power of James excels at taking on physical defense and finishing.
Tatum against LeBron. Tries from 16. And the basket by Tatum. Tatum's got 19 points.
And Tatum's experience in these spots is starting to show. He's never been afraid to take the biggest shots.
And Caldwell-Pope gets the basket.
And there you go, a confident scorer. KCP coming up big when they need it.
Boston's gone 1 of 2 so far in their 3-point attempts in overtime. Tatum, that's for 2. That one off the back iron and out. And so it's Davis. He'll bring the ball up for the Lakers. It's a 1-point game.
Terrific vision there with that pass. Hit his teammate perfectly in transition.
Here's Tatum. Just about 2 minutes in now to this overtime period. What a game. Down low, Walker. Good. And that shot brings them to within just 1.
And Tatum is all about doing what's best for the team. Superb as a ball mover in terms of finding his teammate.
Oh, an aggressive move and fantastic finish.
Trying to send a message with that slam, I think. The open shot by Tatum. Kept alive by Boston.
Woo, the defense gets away with a late rotation. That's a shot he normally makes.
Brown against Caldwell-Pope. Passes it to Schroeder. LeBron James on the wing. Here's Davis. And Tatum pulls it down. Now a timeout called by Boston. These guys have had some good motion on offense. Nice assistant.
And when everyone's involved offensively, it has a way of helping you on the defensive side as well. Never a bad idea to run the old pick play.
You're right. And if it produces a slam like that, we'll probably see more of it.
Especially if the defense is going to allow you to do it. Have to switch on that play.
So the first one drops, and that will put them up by 2.
Dennis Schroeder, the 17th overall pick in 2013 out of Germany. He's got a flair you don't associate with European players.
Here's Tatum. It counts. And what a sensational bucket to bring them within one.
You just love how reliable he is. Night in and night out, his offense is there.
Had to foul, and on that occasion to stop the clock. That's the enemy in this situation.
And so both free throws are good. And it's a three-point game.
Those were pressure-packed free throws, and he looked as cool as he could be. So big to give them that three-point lead. His performance today has just been so important. What a luxury to have a guy that's that dependable.
And Frank Vogel wants a timeout. LeBron drives in. It falls!
You know, not many people want to step in front of LeBron. Once he gets up a full head of steam, can't say I blame him.
So it's Los Angeles taking the W in a close one. And they had some nervous moments down the stretch, but things finally came together for him in overtime.